Oh man, well you definitely are doing your thing. And the title of this show is I Have a Testimony. And one of the reasons why we did it is to give people who've had the interaction with the minister or who've been able to see the minister, even though they may have not met him like yourself. But and I do see you meeting the minister one day soon. I just feel it. And so we give people the opportunity to, and let me say this, brother, you to me have the same courage of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And to me, when you said earlier about your love and not giving up on our people, man, that's the same love that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has. So it's no coincidence to me that you have that, you see the minister in the way that you see, because you have that love and you have that courage to speak and say what needs to be said. So as I was saying in the question, we ask people to share about the minister. If you were asked to talk about 3 qualities of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan that you would think the world should know, what would be those 3 qualities of the minister that you think the world should know about him?
Honesty, passion, and confidence. And when we see our leaders with those qualities, man, we're in a good place, man. We're in a good place, man, because honesty, first of all, the courage to tell the truth for any human being is very, very difficult, because the life we live, a lot of times, we do not want people to know who we are. And when I say people, I'm not talking about strangers. Most men I know do not want the woman they claim to love to know who they really are. That is a problem. That is a problem in our society. So being honest, as I feel like my brother, Minister Farrakhan, is really the #1 quality I look for in people, who has the courage to tell the truth. And like, this is how you know somebody telling the truth, because you never hear about them getting caught up in nonsense. You know what I'm saying? My time on this planet, I see brothers get caught up in nonsense, and I understand it because we only human. But my brother, you never hear about the nonsense, and that's because he must be living his truth. Just like me, my flaws, I put them out there before somebody else put them out there. And the reason I put them out there first is because when somebody else thinks it's something new, the people can say, oh, well, he already said that about himself. You know what I'm saying? And these are strengths that I learned by, surprisingly, listen to this, the minister and some brothers from the street also told me this, brothers who don't really lie. I'm talking about pimps. We can get knowledge from people that you don't expect to give you the knowledge that can help you through life. But I'm telling you, honesty is the thing we all need to work on, especially us men out there. And I speak for most of us when I say this, who don't have the courage to tell your woman who you are.
That's powerful, man. And I'll share this to let you know just how real the minister is. I've been blessed to be in the presence of the minister several times. And the way that the minister is in public, he's a million more % that way in private. One time we were in the city of Houston, and the minister asked a brother about T.D. Jakes. He said, how's our brother T.D. Jakes in Houston, the great pastor? And the brother was about to share some gossip that somebody had shared with him about T.D. Jakes. And before it can get out, the minister stopped him. The minister said, let me stop you. Now, mind you, the minister stopped him from saying stuff about T.D. Jakes, who is not, publicly, he doesn't come out and support the minister. He said some things against the minister, but the minister stopped him and said, let me tell you something, brother. He said, always be cautious about someone who comes to you with bad news regarding what's going on in somebody's house. And the minister said, sometimes people will drop stuff on you and you can't respond. They just blurted it out. He said, but when they do, change the subject, don't add into it, keep it moving. And this is the way that this man is in private. But I'll share one more story with you. You see the minister security team. So one day they was in a private meeting. The minister was talking to the brothers, and the minister asked the brothers, he said, would you all like some water? And the brother said, yes. So the minister asked one of the brothers, go and get everybody some water. Somebody came back when they came back, they had Fiji water for the minister. You know, that's considered like the good water. But they had like Mountain Peak for everybody else. So while they were handing the water out, the minister stopped him and said, brother, he said, why do they have Mountain Peak and I got Fiji water? Are you trying to say that I'm better than them in some type of way? And the minister scolded the brother that did that. But the principle that he's constantly teaching is that, and the minister believes this, brother. He not making this up. He sees us as being greater than himself. This man is not making that up. So I wanted to share that story. We're going to go to this next break. Go ahead.
I'm glad you said that. It's like, it touches me because I know, I believe it. I trust my instincts on who this man is. I've never met the minister personally, but when you tell me stuff like that, it doesn't shock me. I believe in this man, just like I was taught to believe as a young age in somebody named Jesus Christ. Now, I ain't never seen Jesus Christ. To me, he ain't came through. He's an absentee father. But my brother, the minister, that story you just told me right there, man, it touched my heart because, see, that's real to me. And I believe what you just said.
And Brother Corey, there are so many, but let me go to this break. There are so many I can share that I've witnessed myself. So we're going to go to this break and then we'll get ready.